congratulations on this brand new single. We're about to play it on our show for the very first time, so congratulations.
Oh, thank you very, very much.
No problem. So, mate, tell us a little bit about Solace. Tell us a little bit about this track and how it came into being.
Well, first off, I'm not the singer, I'm the guitarist. But it was just a song about Jess's experiences in the past, just about feeling hopeless and I guess about never really achieving your goals. And he just turned that into a song just to try and get over it and brought it to us and we thought it sounded sick.
What were your first thoughts when you read his lyrics? Because like you said, it's a pretty thought-provoking track. What were your thoughts when you first read those lyrics?
Sad, relatable, I guess.
Yeah.
I think that Jess puts a lot of pressure on himself to write, in my opinion, really good lyrics, and I think that he does a really good job. He always will send us ideas for songs, and then we'll just be like, that isn't good enough, and then we'll change them until it's perfect in his mind. So I think he's done a really good job.
So tell us a little bit about the history of the band. You guys kind of came together during the pandemic. How did it all come about?
So I'm the newest member. I know that Logan and I think Ben were in another project beforehand, and Jess was in another project. And I don't remember who reached out to who, but they just eventually kind of came together with a patch, and then Jess showed them Road Court, I think. Maybe Kamikaze, and Logan and Ben were just like, this is sick. I think Jordan came along. There was the old guitarist Dave, who was even now very helpful to the band, but he's moved to Melbourne, I think, and then I have most recently joined in to fill the position for guitarist.
So, did you already know most of the guys before you came into the band, or did you come in completely fresh?
Completely fresh, but they were all very established and friendly, and I was just a new guy. I was kind of like, oh, hey, but we're all good friends now and get along quite well.
Now, I know that our listeners are going to absolutely love Solace. Is it a good example of what we can expect from the EP, which for all the listeners out there comes out on November 18th?
In my opinion, the best song from the EP has not been released yet. So, very excited for that. Finally get to hear some, I guess, a little bit more melodic, but not too. It's still very heavy, very Zuko. So that's very exciting to look forward to, and I'm really excited to see people's responses to that.
So being the newest member to the band, did you get to work much on the EP, or was most of that done before you joined?
When I joined, the EP was basically written, being sent off to be mixed. The newer stuff that we're writing, I've been very heavily involved in, but the current stuff is entirely just the other members, including Dave, the old guitarist. I think it's really, really, really good. When I first heard it, I was so excited to be a part of it.
Definitely. Now, as I mentioned, the EP comes out on November 18th. What are your plans after that? Are you guys going to look to get out this summer and do some shows? What are the plans?
Yeah, we are planning on doing a headline show, hopefully, early next year. Playing shows, releasing more music, just kind of seeing the responses to people. It's just been crazy, the responses so far, so very exciting to see how it will go.
Yeah, we played the first two tracks as well, and now this one, I know that our listeners are going to absolutely love it. One of the questions we have been getting is, are you guys going to head down to Melbourne or Sydney anytime soon as well?
I hope so. We don't have any plans locked in, but we've made friends with bands in Melbourne and some in Sydney that have offered that if we ever come down, we have a place to stay and people to play a show with, so if there's enough fans and enough support, we will definitely be heading down.
Definitely. You mentioned also that you've been doing some more writing. Are you guys looking at bringing out some more singles, or is this another EP that you've been working on?
Depends how much we can get done quickly enough. But hopefully looking at an EP, at least a couple of singles, but we definitely have, I think, really good songs in the works that we haven't even finished releasing this EP, and I'm already excited about the next stuff. So
That's good. It sounds like you guys are pretty prolific when it comes to songwriting.
yeah, like I guess that's kind of the approach. Is just like, especially Jeff, because even though he's a vocalist, he writes a lot of the songs instrumentally, and at least once a week he'll write a new song, and then like he'll just put all of the parts from that into it, and then just make an entirely new song out of all the parts, and just choose the best bits from all of them. So we write songs quite often. Not all of them make it, but at least the best parts make it.
Awesome. Well, mate, we are going to play Solace on our show right now. So what would you like to say to everybody out there, not only before they take a listen to this amazing single, but before they go out and grab the EP on November the 18th as well?
I just thank you so much for all the support. It's crazy. I know it just seems like probably a fake thing to say, but every single day we like just read through all the comments and see all the likes, and it just really makes us very happy. So thank you very much.
Awesome.